Hi, I'm Patches, one of the Sisters of Four Sisters Rice. And we have a rice farm in Louisiana where we grow the best tasting rice. I've grown up eating and cooking rice all my life, and I'd like to share with you just how easy and healthy rice can really be. Welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight I'm cooking up a chicken scampi. You could also make this a shrimp scampi if you'd like a different protein. So I have here about a pound of chicken tenders. I've seasoned them on one side already with a little salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So now I'm gonna season the other side. Salt over each, a little bit of black pepper. Okay, and then we've got some granulated garlic powder here. I'm just gonna use my fingers and do it like this. Okay, good. I usually pat down my chicken after I've let it thaw with some paper towels to get a little bit of the moisture out so that the seasoning sticks a little bit better. Just a few little facts about rice. We are a true farm-to-table product, Four Sisters. We actually grow our rice, we mill our rice, we package our rice. What we're having today is the organic white rice. So I'm gonna put my apron on now so I don't have grease all over my white shirt. So we're cooking these chicken tenders about 3 to 4 minutes per side. You wanna get them good and golden brown, flip them, and then same amount of time on the other side, and then we're gonna remove them to a platter to make our sauce. Okay, so our chicken has browned on both sides, so I'm gonna remove those to a platter now. And I'm gonna start with this skillet. Okay, so we have all these good pan drippings in here, so I'm gonna add a stick of butter to this skillet, a larger. Sizzle. I'm gonna add a little minced garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you like, or you can use the cheater version. I'm also gonna add some red pepper flakes and salt. So we're just gonna stir this for just a couple of minutes. Okay, so now we're gonna add to our melted butter and seasonings. We're going to add 3 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna add about a half a cup of white wine. Not a sweet wine, more of a dry white wine. So we're just gonna give this a good stir to let the butter, the wine, and the chicken broth kind of blend together. It smells delicious. Anything with butter is good. Just kind of let it cook for about 3 minutes. So once our chicken broth and wine has come to a good little boil, I'm gonna add the rice, which is 1.5 cups of raw, organic Four Sisters rice. But before I do that, I'm gonna take about a couple of tablespoons of the broth out so that we can drizzle it over the complete dish before we serve it. So our broth and white wine, garlic and seasoning mixture has come to a boil. So we're now gonna add the 1.5 cups of raw Four Sisters organic rice to this. And I'm gonna give it another good stir. And we're gonna cover this and cook this 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm gonna also lower the heat to its lowest setting. And you always wanna let your rice, whether it's 15 or 20 minutes, let it rest. Just don't touch the lid or anything for 5 minutes after it's cooked. Okay, so our rice has been cooking for 20 minutes for our chicken scampi. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the Parmesan cheese to the top of the rice mixture. I'm just gonna sprinkle that. And now we're gonna take that chicken that we browned earlier and we're gonna place it on top of our Parmesan cheese that's on top of the rice. I took about 2 tablespoons of the juice prior to the rice going in to drizzle over the chicken. So we could have a little color. I took the tops of a green onion or scallion, chopped those earlier. We're just gonna save the bottoms, put them in a Ziploc, save them for another recipe. And we're gonna sprinkle this over the top. Everything I did tonight came pretty much out of my pantry or refrigerator that most people have on hand all the time. This is just an easy one-pot meal. Great for any night of the week. Bon appetit.